guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I'm a little bit bright today. I have a new light in front of me. Can you see this mess? It's frizzy all around my face. So I washed my hair and I pulled it up with an elastic, and so today I'm just gonna film a quick video for you guys, maybe a long video, I don't know, but I thought that I would kind of show you guys what I do with my hair nowadays and talk at the same time. So that's what I'm doing. It is an actual mess. It looks terrible. My hair frizzes really bad, and it's raining right now. And since it's been raining not only today but the last couple of days here, I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and kind of deal with my hair. And see, it's so frizzy since I put it up that it's now in a knot. Isn't this a mess? Oh my goodness gracious, it is a mess. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and pull all of the kinks out. I'm going to put in some, I've got a little bit of a heat protectant and that sort of thing. And then I have to blow dry it so that it's nice and dry, because it's actually really damp against my scalp. I think this is the first time in a really long time that my hair has gotten this knotted up, but we're gonna go ahead and work through it. I think after I blow dry it some, it'll help, but it is gonna be long and frizzy. And so I thought, let's go ahead and get started. And then I can talk, you can listen while I flat iron it and do something with it, because the natural state of my hair, when it's just blown dry like this, isn't very good. It's usually not quite this bad, but with the frizziness of the rain and all that, and my hair is bleached, so yeah, I just have to be kind of careful with it is all, but I will get through it, I promise. And yeah, let me go ahead and dry it. Got my dryer here. So this is the heat protectant I've been using. You can get this at Sally Beauty Supply. I'm not sure where else you can get it, but this is Behind the Zone, BDC, Beyond the Zone. Turn up the heat, flat iron protection, helps shield hair from damage or heat damage. So it's very oily, but I do like it. It also gives my hair a little bit of a slip, and I do like to put it on the entire length. I don't go exactly against my scalp, but I don't avoid that either. Look how shiny it makes it. I mean, it gives my hair an unbelievable shine almost immediately. And I'm sure that's just the oil in it. Actually, I'm feeling my 80s hairband vibes right now. Okay, let me go blow dry and I will be right back. Okay guys, I have dried my hair. It's got a few little damp spots, but overall it is beginning to get under a little bit more control. My hair, as you can see, is really long. It comes down. Let me see if I can show you. You can see how long it comes down. It's pretty long actually. Okay, I think I got you. Okay, the way that I usually like to do this, let me go ahead and plug up the flat iron. So this is my flat iron that I'm using. I've had it for a really long time, but only just recently started using it because I've only recently started actually flat ironing my hair regularly. This one is by On, I think is the way you say it, but it's just the tourmaline one stroke. That's what it says on it right there. So anyway, you just turn it on the little inside there, and then you got your little dial. You press the buttons. I usually set it for 400 because that just seems to work for me and my hair. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some of it up and get it out of the way, because when I flat iron it or curl it, either one, I like to kind of do it in layers. So I use a big giant clip, and I just take the whole top portion of my hair and I just kind of twist it, and I just put it up so that it's out of the way and off of the back of my hair. So you can see that most of the knots are finally out of it. So that's it. So that's when I will just start doing a section at a time. So I hope you guys have been good. I put up a video not long ago. It was my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul. And so I worked on that and got it uploaded for you guys. I was on my way out at that point. Yes, I have a weird background. I'm actually sitting on the floor in my used to be bedroom for this. So I'm just trying to get this going. It's not blinking anymore, so that tells me that it's ready. Just be really careful with this. You know, as you use it, you need to be really, really careful. I get as close to my scalp as I possibly can. I do brush through the section once to lay it flat. And then I just kind of go all the way down, just like that. And then I kind of look at it. And if, you know, once I didn't get a really good pass, I just go back and kind of give it a little something. I don't have to go all the way to the end because I've already flat ironed that part, and it's really just this right next to my face that needs it. And it goes from this to this. Quite a difference. Okay, so yeah, I am filming in the middle of a move, but I was getting ready to go out and run some errands for the day, and I knew that I needed to do my hair, so I thought, well, you know what, let's just go ahead and film it so that I can talk to you guys and give you an update. I don't know, getting something to drink. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of the address that I have here in Alabama, because I'm going to be visiting this area regularly, but I'm really not going to share anything other than the fact that I am in the state of Alabama. There are some reasons for that. Maybe one day I'll go into that, but no, not now. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a lot easier on me, and I'm going to feel a lot better and maybe safer if I don't like give my city out or town, whatever you want to call it. But all the way to the end. See how much nicer that looks, guys? Oh, God, it makes such a huge difference. It goes from like all this voluminous, crazy body to something I can actually manage. So let me get another section from back there. I like to run my brush from as close to the roots as possible. And then I just go all the way around my head. But yeah, I'm getting towards my second move. I am looking, it's looking like, I should say, that there's going to be a third, possibly fourth move, because the place that I have purchased, I'm on a, it's a townhouse condominium situation, and I'm on a wait list. So, I have to have a temporary spot before I can be in my, permanent situation. So, that's not fun. It means that everything is going into storage for a short period of time. I'm going to just do this bottom section. But it is what it is. You know, sometimes things just don't line up, and so there's that. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to put out during the interim time of my moving around. Because of filming location. I don't know if there will be one. I don't know if I'll have the option of doing that. I'm going to try and film a couple of videos here before I'm completely gone from this place, so that I can have something to put up semi-regularly. There is absolutely no way that I can do anything about my lack of place to film. It's not like I can film and get ready with me sitting in my car. I mean, I guess I could try. I just don't see how it would work, you know. I just don't think it would work really well. So let me check and see if I got all of that without losing a piece. I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror but it looks like I probably got it all. So let's move on. Got 2 more sections here. So anyway, yeah, lots of movement, that sort of thing. Trying to help my parents as well, which is difficult to say the least. My dad, my parents don't want to admit that they can't do what they've always done, that they can't, get by without help. My dad was trying to put the lawnmower, which is a riding mower, on the, there's lots of smoke. He was trying to put the riding lawnmower up on the U-Haul the other day, and he thought he'd just ride up the ramp, which is not wide enough. It had already been measured, and it had been shown that, hey, this is not wide enough for this. He decided he was going to do it anyway, and it resulted in a really bad accident. I have been so angry and upset because my parents are getting to that age now where they like to feel needed, but they don't want to need you, if that makes sense. So he's halfway up the ramp, and he comes off of it, and the lawnmower lands on top of him, 1,200 pounds. Of course, he spent the entire rest of the day and early evening hours at the emergency room getting checked out. My dad is a heart patient. He is on a lot of blood thinners. They were checking him for everything from a brain bleed to a break in just about every part of his body. Thank goodness. He really only injured, he's got a broken ankle. He's got a lot of bruises, severe, deep bruises, a lot of scratches and scrapes, that sort of thing. So he's got all that going on. As a result, y'all, when they say that your body, when you need when the need arises, the adrenaline hits you and you can do lots of things. Well, that's sort of true, I think, because I don't know how I did it, especially if you're new to my channel and you don't know. I had back surgery. The end of January was a year ago. I had major back surgery. Like, a lot of pieces and metal parts are now, in my back. And so with him, doing that, if you look at any math whatsoever or any science at all, you would know that there's no way I can lift much. But I lifted that off of him. It was just something I did. It's not something that I took a second to think about. It just happened. Yes, soreness happened. Nothing like I'm sure he's feeling. But, yeah, I lifted it off of him. And it didn't feel good on me the next day or the day after that. But, sometimes we act, we don't think. And that's one of those situations, like if your child or somebody else you love has, done something and you need to help them, a lot of times you can help them without thinking, and then you think back and you're like, how did I do that, And that's kind of what happened with me. Okay, do you see how much silkier and smooth my hair is from when I started this video? It's crazy, right? But yeah, this is just what I've been doing. Even if I'm gonna wear it up, which I do most of the time, I just twist it and put it up. But it takes out this frizz, which this frizz is just serious. So it's one of those things where I have to do something with it, even if I'm gonna wear it up, because there's so much of it and it is in such a knot that it's the only way that it looks anywhere semi-decent for me to go somewhere out in public. Even if I'm not going to run into anybody I know. Anybody. I don't want anybody seeing me the way that, my hair looks when it's just been washed and dried naturally and up in a bun, so to speak. Because that's kind of pretty much what I had done, was left it up in a... As it gets less dense going towards the bottom of my hair, I pretty much just, I kind of go back and forth on the thicker area, and as it gets thinner down towards the end, I don't have to do as much. Sometimes I will go ahead and do another pass through the bottom, but I don't, you know, like give it a whole lot of back and forth in that thin area, because I don't want it to, it's already brittle, so I don't want it to break off. And I just washed my hair yesterday, and normally I try not to wash my hair more than every 3 days, and that's just because it's color treated. I do put heat on it, and so therefore I try not to blow it dry unless I have to. And then I also I try not to put it into curls or anything like that any more than necessary. I try very hard to just, if I'm not going to be out and going anywhere, I try not to do a whole lot to it. So I basically wash it every 3 to 4 days, because my hair is very, very dry. It doesn't even get oily on the scalp at all. And so there's that. And then, you know, I try to just let it air dry and not do anything with it. I just keep it up in a bun to keep it protected, so that when I do want to do something with it, you know, it's in decent shape. So when I hot iron, the reason that I'm going back and forth is because it's really thick in that area and it needs extra, you know, flattening. But then as it comes down towards this bottom, you can see that it starts getting thinner. It's been a couple of weeks ago that I got my roots retouched. You can see that there's a little bit more blonde towards the roots than there was, especially around the face. Of course, you know, I'm a natural brunette, very deep dark brunette, but when I started going gray, I moved to blonde because it covers the gray a little bit better. And so that's what I've been doing. Now, when I was in there getting my hair done, she actually cut 6 inches off the tip of my hair. I could just reach around at the back of my neck, the back of the small of my back. I'll spit it out in a minute. I could just reach around the small of my back and touch the bottom of my hair, you know, grab it or whatever, because it was so long. But I am getting older and it was looking rough, so I decided that it was time to cut off some of the length because the healthiness was just not there anymore. It kind of looked like a haystack, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, I just decided that it was time to take off some of the length so that I could, you know, look a little bit less scarecrowish. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying not to get some of the same hair. Let me comb it out. I have to do kind of layers because my hair is really, really thick against the scalp. And because of that, it just really, it's better than, rather than to hold it on there a long time, make a quick pass, and it seems to really not smoke as much. Of course, it's going to smoke whenever you put a product on it, especially like an oil like that. But I found that it's a really good one. I like it a lot. I'm trying to remember who I saw. It was some big beauty guru doing their hair or something, and they were using this same product from Sally's. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's what I use. So, I mean, it's not just me that thinks it's really good. So, yeah, I think it's a really good product. I think it's a really good heat protectant. It smells really good. It's not one of those products that is going to, like, be like perfuming your hair, obviously. But it does have a good scent. And so, yeah, I like it a lot. Again, it is the BTZ, Beyond the Zone, Turn Up the Heat Flat Iron Protection from Sally Beauty, or probably any other beauty supply store around, I'm sure has it. But this is what we're looking at. So we're going from this to this. See the difference, guys? It's like shocking almost, right? So yeah, things have been just crazy for me. I'm just, you know, kind of floating between places to live, moving, putting some things in storage and moving other things, helping one of my best friends move. She was moving and I wanted to help her as much as I could. So I went and I did that. And we've been really enjoying the last little bit of time that we're semi in the same region, living near each other, sorta, kinda. And yeah, so we've just been kind of trying to enjoy our time that we have left, where we can both kind of meet halfway and you know, see each other and spend time together doing some of the fun things in the area, which is in the Gulf Coast area. And I'll just leave it at that. And I'm in one direction, she's in another, but we can meet in the middle and enjoy some of the Gulf Coast life. Mullet tosses this weekend, which is starting tomorrow. Yeah, so mullet toss in Gulf Shores Orange Beach. It's actually at a very well-known place called the Floribama, which is on the Alabama-Florida line. There's a lot of celebrities that like to make songs about it, or you know, a lot of country singers will talk about that. A lot of people, just, you know, football players and things like that, when they come into town, they'll go there, and it's just a kind of a really popular place. Okay, so it does look a bit stringy, but it's really not. It's just the way that it looks on camera. The highlights in my hair are catching the light, so it makes it look greasy, but I can promise you it's not at all. Okay, so anyway, guys, yeah, we've just been kind of enjoying ourselves, you know, and spending time together and that sort of thing. And then my next move is going to put me a lot further away from her, so that's not going to be any fun. Let me unplug this. And yeah, but I mean, we're still going to get together. She's going to come visit me. I'll go visit her. We like to kind of hang out at some of the same places, so we can kind of do, you know, lots of different things. But yeah, this is a makeup totally barefaced, but I thought, you know what, it might be fun for you to see the entire process. So yes, Izzy's right here beside me. I'm on the floor, so obviously she's beside me. But yeah, I thought, okay, well, I will do a quick video, just kind of, you know, talking to you guys about nothing really, but just a little bit of this, a little bit of that while I'm doing my hair. And then I am going to be going off tomorrow where I'm going to need makeup. So I'm thinking that I don't know if I'm going to video after this, another video doing my makeup, or if I'll wait and do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. I am going to need to do a empties video, so I want to get that done too. That way I can do a lot of editing and uploading after I no longer have a place to film. And that's kind of the process I have to go through. But anyway, guys, this is, you know, the difference in my hair. And I still will probably pull it up and kind of twist it and flip it up into like a, you know, like a high messy bun. But this keeps it under control. It keeps me from looking like a monster or like a caveman. But yeah, it helps a lot to use a heat protectant and do a little flat ironing when you have really frizzy hair, especially color treated and or, you know, bleached hair like mine. So yeah, guys, no brows really to speak of. They're blondes. They're really hard to see. It's like I don't have any at all. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy finding out what's up with me right now. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you want more like this, you want more update videos, more in depth of what's really going on, the nitty gritty kind of thing, then don't forget to let me know that down below also. Otherwise, I just wanted to put my face on here so that you guys could see that I'm alive and I'm well and I'm fine. I'm just really busy, and there's a lot of things about life going on right now. You know, we're getting past 2020 and the pandemic finally. I believe there's enough people that are getting vaccinated now and that sort of thing that it's not as scary as it was this time last year, thankfully, because it was this time last year that we were all shutting down. So it's been a wild year, but I'm glad that it's behind us, and I'm looking forward from this point on. Oh, and my nails, I do get acrylics on my nails. So these are acrylics. but I do get a gel polish. It's Dip and Dap is the brand that they use, and the color is DD42 Toxic Pink. I get this or either DD62, which is, what is it? It's something else pink, but I have it down there, but this is the Toxic Pink, and I absolutely love it. I love a good pink, and it looks really good. I'm working on a tan, you know, so I like a bright pink, and my toes are the same color, so it's really fun. So if you notice my fingernails, that's what it is. I do get tips if I break one or whatever, but yeah, you can see that my nails have grown out underneath, so it just keeps my nails strong. I've been getting my nails done for 30 years at least. So anyway, that is my nails. I just have on a graphic tee from one of the restaurants here close by. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing today. So I've got to get back to putting some boxes together and filling them up and labeling and taping. So I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.